What's up, guys? This is Level Up Daily with Ryan, and I want us to level up. Today's video is gonna be how to start fasting. All right, I spoke about this briefly in another video, but I want to go more in depth on my suggestions, what I think you should do if you're a beginner at fasting, or if you just want some ideas on how to comfortably walk yourself into fasting, doing prolonged fast. A lot of people want to start fasting and they're just either they're scared or they don't know how to start. So I'm here to walk you through how you can start your prolonged fast, all right? And if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you how long my longest prolonged fast was and how I like to fast and how often I like fasting and stuff like that, all right? So really quick before we get started, there's prolonged fast and then there's intermittent fasting. I do intermittent fasting every day, but I also do a prolonged fast, which is just you're fasting consecutively. You're not breaking that until it's time to break it. All right, that's the difference. So fasting has been a booming, growing topic on social media, and some people use it for fitness reasons, and some people use it for healing, for health reasons. It's been healed people before from viruses and stuff like that, sicknesses. And then some people use it for religious purposes, for praying, for getting closer to the man upstairs, or being better in your religion. It can be used for a lot of different purposes, right? But we're just going to talk about how I believe you can get into it in a more smoother way than just starting cold turkey, which is going to be difficult. All right, so my first suggestion is to talk to your doctor before you start your prolonged fasting. If you're pregnant, I just say don't do fasting. If you got harsh health conditions, don't just jump into fasting. Talk to your doctor. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just giving you my advice on how I believe you can start prolonged fasting in a smooth way. All right, so just got to get that out the way first. I don't want y'all to watch one of my videos, crash out, and then pass out, and oh, I saw Ryan's video. Nah, we don't want that. All right, so be safe, do it safe, talk to your doctor, be smart about it. Now, this is not gonna be a super long video because I'm gonna walk you through it clean and smooth and easy. All right. So to start off, this is what you're gonna do. This is what I want you to do. From the beginning of a day, write down everything you eat, maybe for like 2 days. Regular, what you normally eat. Don't try to be like cut things out. Just write down what you eat for maybe 1 or 2 days, right? What time you have breakfast, what time you have lunch, what time you have dinner. Or if you just do lunch and dinner, write that. Or if you just do breakfast and dinner, whatever it is. Snacks, write down the times, write down all of that on a typical day for you. Just document those things, all right? What I want to do is see a typical day for you. Now, when you're ready to start, slowly walking yourself into this fast, here's what I want you to do. Let's say you're a breakfast person and you have breakfast right when you wake up. Let's say you wake up at 7, you go straight for breakfast, or at 6, you go straight for breakfast and then go to work, eating breakfast and your coffee, and you feel like this is your pick-me-up, the energy for the day. All right, I get it. You know, everyone has a different routine. So if you're a breakfast person, here's what I need you to do. Push your breakfast back like 2 hours. So if you have breakfast at 7:30 a.m. or 6:30 a.m., push it back to 9:30 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. Push it back 2 hours, right? Just push it back 2 hours. Now, here's the thing about fasting. A lot of people drink coffee during the fast. But when you drink a coffee or tea during your fast, don't add anything to it, because then that breaks the fast. You can have regular black coffee or regular tea, no sugar, no honey, no nothing added to it. Just tea, just coffee, you can have that. And that doesn't break a fast. So if you have to have your coffee or your tea in the morning, have it. Just push breakfast back 2 hours. Do that for like a couple days or however long you feel comfortable. You can adjust it based on you and your body and whatever. I would say in about 3 days, you can kind of get used to it. Just get used to pushing breakfast back, having breakfast a little later. Even if you gotta do it for a week straight, right? Then slowly push it back another 30 minutes and then another 30 minutes. So you pushed it way back till you get it all the way back to like 11. And then you continue eating the rest of the stuff you normally eat, right? Then after maybe 3 or 4 days, or when you're comfortable having breakfast late, take away breakfast. Take it away completely, all right? So now we're gonna start eating at lunchtime. Whatever that is for you. Some people have lunch at 11, some people have it at 12, some people have it at 2 p.m. and then they have dinner late. Whatever, adjust it to you, all right? So then we're gonna start eating at lunch. Continue your day regular. And you're gonna slowly start pushing lunch back as you did breakfast. Have lunch a little later, have lunch a little later until you're comfortable having it later. Then you're gonna take lunch away. You're gonna do the OMAD diet, 1 meal a day. Now you're gonna do this OMAD diet for a week. In that week, you should get some good benefits because you're gonna be intermittent fasting. Remember, the first meal, every time you're pushing something back, that's when you're breaking your fast. So do not eat a snack. Don't eat sugar. Don't have none of that. You wanna be fasted until dinner time. That's the OMAD, 1 meal a day. You're gonna do that for a week. Now that you're used to having 1 meal a day for a week, you can have a snack after, but you should be breaking your fast at dinner, right? You do that for a week straight, now you're ready for your prolonged fast. Your stomach is used to only having 1 meal a day. You're having it at dinner time. You're not doing it way early at breakfast time as you were used to. Now you're ready. Now there's 2 options. When you're ready to start, you can start having, like, skip a dinner for 1 day and then have breakfast in that next morning. So it's like you're skipping that 1 day, that 1 dinner, and then you have breakfast in the morning. And then you do it again. Or you can just jump into your prolonged fast. You know, if you want to take it real slow, skip dinner, have breakfast that morning. But then you're gonna have to start pushing that back, and then, you know what I'm saying? But listen to your body. Don't torture yourself too tough. So my suggestion, you're already used to the OMAD, just take it away. Take it away. Or you could do this, or you could skip a day. You're used to the OMAD for a week, skip dinner 1 day, and then the next day have dinner. So you were fasting, you were doing, intermittent fasting for 7 days, right? The OMAD, 1 meal a day. You take away dinner 1 day, and then you have the next day. So even taking away dinner that 1 day gave you 48 hours of fasting, because you had dinner the day before at dinner time. You waited to the next day to where you would have had dinner, but you took that away. Now you're gonna wait till the next day to eat again. That's a 48-hour fast right there. So you just did a 2-day fast, right? See that? Because you're tricking your mind and your body. A lot of it is in the mind, man. We could really go a long time without food. We got to get our mind in the right place, right? So boom, that's your first prolonged fast, 48 hours. Now, when you take away dinner that 1 day, and then you wait until the next day, which 24 hours later, you did 24 hours from the day before, you skipped dinner and then waited another 24, that's 48 hours. Break your fast with bone broth, all right? I got to do a full in-depth video on breaking a fast, but this video is just how you're gonna start this prolonged fasting. So now, boom, congrats, you did your first 48-hour fast. Break it with bone broth, and then, have something, wait like 30 minutes to an hour. Then you can start adding food slowly. I would suggest, what I normally do is a boiled egg or 2, maybe 2 boiled eggs. If you want to, you can have some soft vegetables, something soft, not hard. And, try not to do carbs when you're breaking your fast, all right? And then the next day, do your regular dinner, right? So you can get back in, after your 48-hour fast, you can get back into regularly eating the next day, or you can continue the OMAD diet. I continued the OMAD diet after my first prolonged fast, and that's how I lost a lot of weight. But again, you don't have to torture yourself. But don't crash out the next day either after you break that fast. Don't say, oh, I deserved it. Don't do that. Do a light breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or continue OMAD diet, 1 meal a day. Do that for a few weeks until you're ready for your next prolonged fast. When you're ready for your next prolonged fast, you don't have to do a whole week of OMAD. You could just do the day before you start your fast, do 1 meal and do a healthy meal, to get your body kind of ready for this fast. 1 or 2 days, maybe 2 days straight, do these healthy meals, and then boom, jump right back into your prolonged fast, all right? Go for as long as you can. When your body will tell you when it's time to break it, you don't need to torture yourself. You don't need to be close to passing out. Listen to your body, man. A lot of people don't realize your body talks to you. It really does. Listen to it. If you feel like you're getting sick, if you feel like you're gonna pass out, break it. Always break it with bone broth. But if you're pushing through, you did 48 hours last time, you could shoot for 72 hours next time. All right? Or you might just be a natural. You might go a whole week the second time. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you could slow walk it. Every time you do it fast, you can add a day. That's what I do. Or you can do the same you did last time. Or you could do another 48-hour fast. Or just a 24-hour fast. Slow walk it. You know what I'm saying? Remember what you did last time. Add a little bit more time for the next time. Whether it's adding 12 hours, whether it's adding 24. And the next thing you know, you'll be doing a week. All right? Now, I'm going to give you guys, like I said, if you made it to the end, I'm going to tell you my longest and what I do. But I want you guys to remember this. This is important. When you're fasting, there's certain things that you can take to stay hydrated. When I first did my fasting, I didn't know this, so I just did water and that's it. And I suffered that. I wasn't hydrated. I didn't drink enough water. But I lasted my first fast. I did 2 days. But here's what you can do. Pink Himalayan sea salt. You sprinkle a little bit of that in your water, and that gives you electrolytes. You can take magnesium and potassium. This also gives you electrolytes. All right, you want to be hydrated. Drink a lot of water. Make sure you're hydrated. Now, some people also add other things. You can do your research on that. I don't, but I don't see it harmful to add things like vitamins and stuff like that you can take in these pills. All right, so you either talk to your doctor about that or do your own research about it. Like I said, I only took pink Himalayan sea salt, potassium, and magnesium, and I've been cool ever since. All right, so now for me, my longest prolonged water fast, because I do water fast. Some people out there do these different other fasts, like protein shake fast. No, I don't want to get into that. When you have calories, you break your fast. So some people are like, oh, I'm just having a protein shake. It's breaking your fast. That's breaking your fast. I just do water, strictly water. That's how you not break your fast. Anyways, so my longest has been 5.5 days. So I call it 5 days. My last fast, I meant to go add another day, but I just stopped again at the same. Because what I do is, I started fasting January 1st. I started off 2 days. I try to fast once a month on a prolonged fast, once a month, all right? And each time I add 1 day. So 2 days was January, February 3 days, March 4 days, May 5 days, right? I'm in April 5 days. And then May, I just did another, I didn't go to 6 days. I just stopped at the 5 mark, 4 or 5, something like that. Because at that point, I lost so much weight already. And a lot of the reasons I started doing prolonged fast, I just wanted to stay disciplined. Of course, I pray, and of course, I enjoy the autophagy and the ketosis and all that good stuff, but I'm losing weight. I'm in my calorie deficit. I don't need to keep pushing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. That's a personal thing. It's a personal goal. So if you want to be the faster that, you know, gets to like 20 days, 1 day or something, that's you. You know, I really enjoy food. I didn't get that big for no reason. So I told myself, I'm cool with 5 days, you know? It's cool, 5 days is good. You know, I could lose a good amount of weight. You know, I could be in autophagy for 5 days and, you know, the cellular cleanup and all that good stuff and get healthier, my skin cleared up a lot. There's a lot of good benefits to fasting, you know? I've heard you could cure cancer with fasting. So I'm sure you guys have heard some of the same things, which is probably what led you to this video. So my longest fast was 5 days. I could have went 6 days last time, but I just didn't see the necessity in it. I didn't see the need to. Maybe my next fast I'll go 6 days, maybe 7, who knows? Right now, I'm losing weight consistently every week. So I almost hit my goal. So I didn't really see the need to. Once you tackle a 72-hour fast, you're kind of good as long as whatever your day-to-day is, if your goal is weight loss, a 72-hour fast is good. I mean, I would try to experience at least 4 days, but 72 is good, man. As long as when you break it, when you get back onto your regular eating, stay in the calorie deficit. Don't be one of those people that fast and then feel like, oh yeah, I deserve a burger and a Big Mac now with fries. You're gonna kill your whole, you know, the whole discipline that you created. I'll give you a little tip. If you crave something like that, or if you're it's really in your mind, but if you're thinking of something like that, create your own version of it, the healthy version of it at home, or find the healthy version of it at a Whole Foods store. They're literally, somebody said this to me one day and I didn't really believe it until I saw it with my own 2 eyes. There is a healthy version of everything. There's a healthy version of a Big Mac. There is a healthy way you can eat chicken, brown stew chicken and rice. There's a healthy way to eat steak with rice and potatoes and eggs and broccoli. There's a healthy way to eat everything. If you like chips, I've shown y'all protein chips and they taste delicious to me. You know what I'm saying? If you like chocolate bars, there is protein bars that taste delicious. They're lower in calorie and they're higher in protein. So it's gonna keep you full for longer and it's gonna help support keeping your muscles. You know, protein donuts, I've shown y'all. I love protein donuts. The pack that I eat for the 2 small ones is 160 calories. They're glazed, they taste delicious, and they're protein donuts. They have 20 grams of protein for both, 160 calories, all right? So if weight loss is your thing and you're looking for these healthy options, they're out there. If you have any questions more about this fasting, about my fasting journey, you can shoot me a message. If you want to talk to me more one-on-one, privately, you can email me. My email is in the bio of this channel, so you can email me or you can reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook, all platforms. This is a new channel, this is a new platform. I am a YouTuber, I have other channels, I'm monetized on other channels, but I wanted to start a whole new platform for my weight loss journey, for my fasting journey, for my transformation, because you already know these days in content creation, everything is so niche specific, so they don't want you talking about finance here and then fasting over there and then weight loss here and then video games over there. So yeah, just a FYI. But anyways, this is Level Up Daily with Ryan. We're gonna level up together, all right? So seriously, I would appreciate every subscribe, every follow, every like, every comment is engagement. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, please do it, man. I literally have 0 Instagram followers. I just created this channel. On Facebook, the same. TikTok, I just started as well. So if you want to just start building this community where we're going to level up together, we're going to level up in all aspects of life, not just weight loss. You could be gaining muscle, because once I get down to a certain weight, I'm going to start focusing on gaining muscle and gaining weight, right? I just want to get as small as possible, and then I'm going to start gaining, so that way I can walk around and not have to count calories anymore and just be a normal human being, all right? That's why I'm gonna wait till I get really small. But anyways, if you want to be a part of this journey, this community, follow me on all my platforms. It's very much appreciated. All right, I appreciate you guys. All right, I'm out. Salute. Good luck on your journey. Blessings. You got this.